It's early spring in the southern United States, and the monarch butterflies take flight for the first time. They move north, travelling at their own pace and drifting with the flow of the wind. After weeks of flying, travelling distances of up to 1,000 miles, these butterflies eventually pass away. However, the migration continues. The journey that these butterflies undertake each year is so vast that it spans across multiple generations. Over the next 3 months, each of the first 3 generations travel between 500 to 1,000 miles from southern USA to southern Canada. Their lives are short, between 2 to 6 weeks, and after completing their part of the migration, they lay eggs and pass the baton forward to the next generation. But how do these butterflies know where to go, and are they aware of their purpose? It is unclear that the monarchs know what they're doing. It's instinctive. They use the sun as a compass, as well as the Earth's magnetic field to help direct them. Their antennae also has a genetic clock which tells them when to migrate. As summer comes to a close, the pattern changes. In southern Canada, a new generation of monarch butterflies emerge. Not like the others. These butterflies will live longer and travel further. The weeks will become months, and the states will become countries. Scientists call them the super generation. Autumn arrives, and the super generation begins its journey south. Unlike the generations of monarchs before them, they do not reproduce along the way. Instead, they carry the migration forward in a single, continuous flight. 3,000 miles, southern Canada to central Mexico. For an insect that weighs less than a gram, the scale of this journey is remarkable. Along the journey, they rest, feeding on nectar to fuel the distance, conserving energy as the days grow shorter and the temperatures fall. They follow the same invisible cues, guided by the sun and the earth beneath them. But this time, the journey is uninterrupted. One generation, one path, returning to a place they have never seen before. One by one, the butterflies gather in the high mountain forests of central Mexico. They cluster together, layered across the branches in quiet formation. Here, they spend the winter months sheltered from the cold. They hang in complete stillness to conserve their energy. For generations, people in nearby communities have watched their arrival. It aligns with the annual Mexican tradition of Dia de los Muertos, and there is a belief that the arriving butterflies represent or accompany returning spirits during their time of remembrance. As temperatures begin to rise towards the end of winter, the monarch butterflies become active again. They start to move, feeding and preparing for the next stage of the cycle. This time, the journey changes direction. They begin to travel north. Along the way, they reproduce. Eggs are laid on milkweed plants, and soon after, the cycle continues with a new generation. For the butterflies born in southern Canada, the super generation, the journey ends here. After months of travel across fields, forests, and borders, the migration continues as it always has. Each generation plays its part, moving on before the journey is complete. No single butterfly makes the full trip. Instead, it is shared, passed on, a process repeated year after year, consistent and uninterrupted.